find it now. I've got a bit of a fright. Oh, there she is. Okay, good. It could be a male, it could be a female, but that was crazy. Did you see that? Folks, I'm not sure if VM managed to pan across to her. But as I was going to get out the vehicle to check for tracks, here we go. She's just going to come out. Maybe not, so we'll go down there. Well, folks, that was lucky, eh? Following these tracks, and I almost gave up on it. There she is. Beautiful. When I say she, it is a he. Maybe quarantine, maybe Kunyuma. Just going to try and scoot us down into this little riverbed here. Hold on. Maybe a little bit bumpy here. Can you believe how lucky we got, folks? Jeez. Why are you being so nervous? Who is that now? Quarantine. So VM thinks it's quarantine. It could well be. He's hungry, whoever it is. Certainly a hungry leopard. Now hold on here, folks. We're gonna try and stay with this leopard, but it is a difficult area to traverse. He was lying just meters from the vehicle in a tuft of reeds, in a clump of reeds, where we couldn't see him. And as I put my first foot on the ground, he shot off, and I shot back in. Beautiful. It's going to be difficult, folks, but we are just going to try to give you one last view of him as he walks down this riverbed. What a beautiful place to be watching him. But the problem is, look at that. Wonderful. I'm going to try and roll forward a little bit. Oh, we might just fall into this riverbed though. There we go. That's as good as it's going to get before we fall into the riverbed. Myself and Mark have walked down this riverbed following leopard tracks before, and we stopped and leant on that fallen down tree and had a chat. It's a good place to lean and chat on. And it's just where that leopard has now disappeared to. As far as I remember, I don't know how we are going to get to another viewable portion of this drainage line. Let's see what happens if we go. There is a small 2-track that runs along the riverbed, but not quite on it. It really is just so difficult to decide what to do now, because it's so thick and impenetrable, this riverbed that he headed down. And he could be lying down somewhere, he could be carrying on. We've kind of looped ahead to where if he had have carried on walking at the pace he was, there was a chance he'd be in this kind of general area. But the problem is that there's just, I mean, as you can see in front of us, folks, it's just impenetrable. But we will keep searching for a way through, and with a little bit of luck, a little bit more luck, we've already had a little bit of luck this morning by finding him. Hopefully we'll find a little gap in amongst all this foliage and find him. He's very hungry, and nothing better than finding a hungry leopard, because the chance that they're going to perform you is good, because they need to fill their bellies. Try and actually backtrack a bit, see if we can't find another spot closer to where we last saw him. I'm guessing he could continue lying down. I'm hoping he's going to continue out of this riverbed into a place where it's easier for us to follow him, and it looks like he is. I'm hoping that he'll get back to his normal relaxed self, and that they'll also not try and hide from us in the riverbed and rather come out and find something to eat, which it looks like he is doing. Wonderful view, well spotted. I'll tell you what, having VM on board is a lucky thing, because he is all over this. Me, on the other hand, I am a bit slow with the driving. Take a while, because I was so close to, he is just to our right, folks. I'm just waiting for him to hopefully come out into a clearer spot, which it looks like he will continue doing. But like I say, we were so close to abandoning these tracks and continuing to the hyena den sites, and checked one road where the tracks could have well have popped out and they didn't, and then at the last moment I'd actually continued back to the hyena den sites and then did another U-turn to just check Philemon's Dip, which is an area where we found leopard before and Kunyuma before. I think this is Kunyuma, and thank you for those reports saying it is, to those of you who have ID'd him. Where did he disappear to now? It's so thick. That was beautiful how he just poked up his head just meters from us, really intent on something. But he head back down. Just in and out. So yeah, WildEarth.tv. Yeah. Have a good one, folks. I'm going to try and stay with him. Okay, folks. Now, what we are so fortunate about being in this vehicle is that we really are at an advantage over the longer vehicles. That are typically used for game viewing. I can't see if I'm about to drive off a small cliff, so if we do just disappear all of a sudden, then we'll know what's happened. Okay, sorry guys, it's very backwards forwards, but there's nothing we can do about that, sadly. Could well have continued further down by now if we had carried on moving. It's just so difficult to say what's going on. So I'm sorry about intermittent visuals, but better than nothing, that's for sure. Just going to give it another few seconds here. get onto that side, it'll be a lot easier, but for us to go around, oh, it looks like we may have a potential crossing point here. Oh. Oh yeah, I just want to, yeah, well, let's just do that now. Well spotted here. It's the most pretty little frog. We obviously picked up on the way through the riverbed. I somehow miraculously keep managing to catch it, but there it goes. It jumped off. I hope you guys got a view of it. It's a beautiful little painted reed frog that was sitting on Liam's camera. Very cool little insect, one of Brian, the cameraman's favorite insects. Stick insect. So this one's just jumped on board for a little bit of the adventure. I don't blame it, it has been an adventure this morning. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, let's just put him on my head for now. See where he goes from there. Okay. We mustn't lose focus here because we are looking for a leopard. There were tracks, fresh tracks on top of vehicle tracks. Could you go again with that message, please, Alex?